Hey everyone, this is Darshanas Gowda and I'm currently pursuing my second year engineering at JSSSTU Mysore. And recently my first year got concluded, and for all the first year engineering students out there who are curious about their next 4 years of engineering, and especially the first year of engineering, which is definitely going to be exciting, I have come a video in which I'll be talking about how you can score above 9.5 in your first year. And whatever I tell you in this video comes with a lot of experience of myself involving in this process. I'll be happy to tell you that I managed to cross that 9.5 mark in my first year. That is, in the first semester I got around 9.6, and in the second semester it was ranging around 9.5, which boiled down to an aggregate of 9.54 in my first year. Watch this video only if you are free for the next 10 to 12 minutes, because whatever I tell you in the next 10 to 12 minutes comes with the experience of myself involving in this process, and I feel the insights which I have gathered are really important to understand for a fresh first year engineering student joining engineering as a graduation for their next 4 years. Diwali is often referred to as the festival of lights, but what if I tell you that all the GATE aspirants out there have an opportunity this Diwali to light their lamps within? Because PW is giving huge discounts on its courses for GATE 2024, 2025 and 2026. This offer was as part of Diwali, and it was from 5th November to 15th November. But the great news or the exciting news is that this offer has been extended till 19th November, and you guys can access all its courses related to GATE 2024, 2025 and 2026 at a highly discounted rates. Please check it out, guys. I have given the link in the description. You can just go through the Parakaram GATE 2025 batch, which also involves GATE Khazana. And the actual price of this particular batch is 18,999. But you now have a great opportunity to avail this batch or register or enroll yourself to this batch at just rupees 6,611, and you can just go through the next one, which is SHRESTH ESC plus GATE plus PSU's 2026 batch, which again comes with GATE Khazana, and the original and the actual price of this course is 42,999, and you will be getting it at an offer price of just rupees 18,010. So you can just go through the difference in the amount between the actual price and the offer price. So please check these batches as soon as possible. Links for all the batches has been given in the description. If you are wondering about what GATE Khazana is, through availing GATE Khazana, you'll get access to the courses for GATE which has occurred previously at Physics Wala. All the recorded lectures over there, all the PDF notes over there, everything will be available for you along with your live lectures which will be happening from the favorite batch which you will register, and through this you will be able to revise of all the concepts very efficiently. I was just going through the batches section at Physics Wala mobile app, and I just got to know that all these batches come with the live lectures from the best faculties of India, along with regular test series which will be checking your level of preparation. Dedicated doubt solving engine is a standard wherein you will be able to get all your doubts resolved, and there are a lot of amazing features in these batches. So yourself can check out all these features and enroll to your favorite batch by just clicking the links which I have given in the description. And by using my code which is being displayed over the screen, you'll be able to avail an additional discount of rupees 500. Even after the offer price, you'll be able to get additional 500 rupees discount, which you just use while you are enrolling to your favorite batch at Physics Wala, guys. So what are you waiting for? Hurry up and register to your favorite batch and take your GATE preparation to the next level with Physics Wala. And if you are someone who has already started studying for GATE examination, then you can just consider using PW's topic wise previous year questions book series. And in this book series, they will be getting topic wise questions which has been asked in GATE examination in previous years, and you'll also get QR code embedded with each and every question, through which you'll be able to access the video solution of that particular question. And this is the standout feature of this. I want all of you to try out this book if you are preparing on your own for your GATE examination, guys. Before understanding how to get a higher CGPA or a very high CGPA in your first year, let me tell you why your CGPA becomes important. The first place where it becomes important is your placements. Everybody who join as engineering students or who join for engineering for securing their career with a good job after their engineering will be looking forward to their placements. And every company, when it comes to the on-campus placement for a particular college, will set a benchmark CGPA below which students won't be even allowed to take the coding test or the preliminary screening test of their particular company. And that is why I always tell people, or I always tell students, to maintain a decent CGPA. That doesn't mean you should be having 9.8 or 9.9 or something. Having a decent, at least above 8 is recommended. And not only placements, it will also become handy once you decide to join for higher studies after your engineering rather than going to the placements arena. And that is the place where universities see your engineering CGPA, which will be an indicator of your academic performance during your undergraduate course, which is the engineering in that particular branch. So now I hope you got a brief idea of how important your CGPA is and why it is important. So now let us see how to take your CGPA to greater heights. First and the foremost thing which you should keep in mind, or which I learned as a first year engineering student, was to score really well in your internal assessments. Every college will have a certain amount of weightage for internal assessments and the semester end examinations. In my college, it is 40% and 60% for the semester end examination or the final examination which we give. Certain colleges still have a 50% weightage for their internal assessment marks, and we often, as students, neglect our internals because from our student life, whatever we have seen is the complete weightage given to the final examinations which we write, and that is why we often neglect internal examinations. So try to give your best in your internal examination or score really good in your internal examination, so that you need not take a lot of tension or you need not put a lot of efforts during your semester end examination, because your grade or the ultimate grade which you get in your end of your semester will be determined by both internal assessment and your semester end examination. And if your internal assessment marks are really good, then even if you score a little bit less in your semester end examination, you will be able to get very good grades in your examinations, guys. Then the second thing which you should do is to have syllabus copies of all the subjects with you, because we often run behind a lot of notes and a lot of materials, and we often run away from the syllabus. It may be studying something which is not in the syllabus, and it may be missing out on certain concepts which are involved in the syllabus. And that is why I would suggest all of you to have your syllabus copies or the SHEAM and the syllabus copies of each and every subject of the semester which you are in right now with you. And if you don't have it, please consult your respective teachers or your class representative, so that you'll be able to provide you with the syllabus copies, through which you'll be able to stick on to what you have to study exactly. And I'm sure most of you who are watching this video will be or will not be having the habit of writing notes or taking clear notes in your engineering. And even I belong to the same class, as I have told you guys in my previous videos. So in that case, one thing which I would like to suggest to you is that there will be certainly some toppers in your class, or some really studious students in your class who will be taking notes very seriously and listening to the lectures very seriously. As a trick, it may seem cunning, but it will definitely be beneficial for both of you. Please consult those students during your examinations and take the notes from them. So that is really important. Let me tell you why. Whenever your teacher or your professor gives his or her lectures in your classroom, they'll be stressing upon certain points, and they'll be telling certain important questions or certain important things from which questions are most likely to appear from, and they'll be notifying you about certain topics which are removed in the syllabus. So that is something which will be noted down clearly in that notes by those students who take down notes clearly. And that is the reason why I am telling you to take this as a pro tip, to consult students who make clear notes and take their notes and scan it or take a xerox of it and refer to it, so that you will be strictly inside the syllabus of that particular examination. It may be your IA or your semester end examination, and through this I'm sure you will be studying whatever is actually needed and will be giving your best in your examination, guys. And the next topic being the mode of study, and a lot of students have consulted me regarding the dilemma between whether to study in a group or to study individually. Guys, there are a lot of pros and cons in both the methods of studying, but what I feel personally is that it's better to discuss in groups. But when it comes to the last day of your examination or last 2 to 3 days left for your examination, during that phase, I think you should prepare individually, so that you will be able to understand which areas you need to focus on, so that you will be able to put in the necessary hard work out there. And that doesn't mean that group study won't work out. In your friend circle, in a group of highly interested students, I'm sure you will be able to learn a lot of things in a very simple manner by studying and by teaching others or learning from your friends. So this is something which happens in group study, and I'm really a huge fan of group study too. But what I would suggest is to stay out of these group studies at least one day before your examination, so that you will be able to understand what you know exactly and what you need to focus on. And I'm sure you will be understanding this. And if you have any other opinions on this mode of preparation or mode of studying, then please put it in the comment section, so that people will be understanding the pros and cons of both of this, so that they'll be able to analyze on their own and will be able to inculcate the better option for their studying for their examination, guys. Now okay, we have the syllabus copy with us, we have the notes with us. That too, we have consulted someone who writes notes clearly, and we have got their notes, and we have done group study. And during examination I'll study individually, bro. Okay, everything is fine, we have followed whatever you have told till now. But what to do when we have all this? So how do we say that we have completed a chapter or something? So these are certain doubts which will be coming in your mind by now. For that, what I would like to suggest is to develop a smart way of studying rather than working really hard. I'll tell you what it is and how to adopt this during your preparation. I hope you will be able to relate to whatever I say now. Till now, whatever I have experienced in my first year of engineering is that questions will be appearing directly from whatever has been taught in your class. Since questions will be directly picked from whatever has been dealt in your class, you should make a habit of preparing or sticking on to whatever has been dealt in your class. And all you have to do is to get yourself thorough with all the questions or all the numericals or all the theoretical questions which your lecturer or your professor has made you note down. So by this you will be studying exactly what the questions will be coming in your examination, and through that I'm sure you will be able to sail through the process. And in the end, it won't be good if I don't talk about the resources which you need to have to boost your preparation during your first year engineering. And talking about textbooks, I am not a huge fan of referring textbooks during engineering, because as I told you earlier, everything will be picked up directly from whatever has been dealt in your class. So you just need to refer the notes which your teacher provides, or the notes which you will be taking from certain students who will be writing very neatly and very clearly in your class. And that should serve the purpose. But you'll be certainly having one or the other subject in your first year which will be directly related to your particular branch. Suppose your branch is mechanical engineering, then introduction to mechanical engineering will be that subject. So for that subject, to get a deeper knowledge, you can just refer certain textbooks, but I don't think it will be necessary to go through textbooks for each and every subject out there. And talking about YouTube channels or other resources, I have already uploaded a video in which I have discussed in detail about the resources which you will be requiring in your first year to score above 9.5, guys. So this marks the end of this video, and this shouldn't end out here. The curiosity or the resolution which is happening in your mind after watching this video, that shouldn't end over here. It should be taken to the next level with your dedication, with your hard work, and with your efforts. If you just do really well in your first year, that will not only put you into a good position in terms of your CGPA, but it will also give you a lot of confidence moving forward for the next 3 years, guys. And all the very best. I'm sure all of you who are watching this video are equally capable of reaching that 9.5 mark, and I would like to see all of you coming out with flying colors after your first year. And I'll be coming up with a lot of videos on your first year roadmap and your engineering life after first year or during your first year the coming days. So if you are new to our channel, then make sure that you hit the subscribe button to never miss out on those videos. So if you enjoyed watching this video, then make sure that you hit the like button, because that will help this video to reach a lot of students out there. And share this video with all the first year engineering students whom you know, so that they'll get a brief idea of how they have to prepare in order to reach that 9.5 CGPA mark in their first year, guys. With that note, this is Darshan Skoda signing off, and we are brothers together. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We'll meet in the next video. Bye.